Hi everyone, it's FPLMattDay and I'm back with another video. It's my Game Week 18 transfer targets, all ready for the Christmas festive football period. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, give the video a like and get any comments or questions in ahead of this busy festive period. And this is going to be my transfer targets for Game Week 18. I've found 5 players that I really like for this game week in various different positions. So it should help you out if you've got issues in your defense or your midfield. Just realised looking at the list now, there's actually no forwards. So this is really just for midfield and defence. But these are 5 players I really like for this game week and also beyond this game week. I think they've got good fixtures going forward. And I think they're all players on good form that have caught my eye over recent weeks and will all potentially be strong picks for game week 18. But we will share screen. I'm going to go into my 5th pick. A differential, you would definitely have to say, his ownership is very, very low. And he's only 5.5 million. And it's Justin Kluivert from Bournemouth. 6.2 expected points, 6.33 points per game currently. Home to Palace, away to Fulham, and home to Everton during this period, this festive period, with 73 predicted minutes. A lot of people are probably going to say, well, it's his penalties that are keeping him high up. But his in-game play has been really, really strong. He's looking sharp. He's looking fit. And they're winning penalties. If Bournemouth get another penalty, he will take it. And he'll very highly likely score. The first player in Premier League history to score a hat-trick of penalties in any given game. His heat maps all look... Well, his heat map itself probably doesn't look too impressive. It's obviously hanging around here on this left-hand side. There's his expected points, his shots on target, his shots and touches in the box, and his chances created are all pretty high. And I think if you need someone in that differential range that is 5.5 million or under to save money, he's definitely worth looking at with these next 3 games. So that's my 5th favourite pick. So let's go into my 4th favourite pick. And it's a player who I mentioned on one of my previous videos if you've watched my Saka replacements. And it's Dejan Kulusevski for Spurs. A little bit more money than Kluivert, but he's still only 6.4 million. Fixtures over the festive period at Forest. Away, tricky game, but he scored in it last season. And then back-to-back home games with Wolves and Newcastle. And his expected minutes are what stands out at 88, 88 and 88. I've spoken on previous videos. His heat map is just ridiculous. He's everywhere. Strong expected points, strong chances created. His touches in the box is brilliant, which gives him that potential to win pens. And I feel like, and I've said this in the previous video, the burden is solely kind of reliant on him and Solanke at the moment to carry the Spurs attack. And he's got a big, big score in him soon. Maybe when Spurs stabilise a little bit. But he's got those points in him. We've seen him score in the Europa League against Rangers. We saw him score against Liverpool. We saw him score in the League Cup against Man United. He's on very, very good form in all competitions. And we go down to his recent points. And he's returned in his last 3 game weeks. And even there in game week 12, if you want to go back in game week 10. So he's had some pretty consistent returns all the way from game week 6 to now. Not too many large returns. That was his biggest return at 11 points. But I think there is so much potential going forward with this guy. He's only going to get better. He's only going to start scoring more goals. And I just feel he's going a little bit under the radar. He's really flying under that radar. So my 3rd transfer target for this game week is Gabriel. I'm putting his name in now. So if you need a defender, Gabriel right now is picking up points. We're going to start straight away with his recent points. And I did pinpoint him all the way in game week 12. And from game week 12 onwards, he's gone 6 points, 9 points, missed 2 game weeks, but then 9 points and 4 points. Again, he's starting to look a threat. Again, from his set pieces, he's getting that goal threat, that assist threat. His heat map is just incredible for a central defender. He carries the ball forward so well. His expected FPL points are high. 4.53 expected this week in a home game against Ipswich. Then they've got Brentford away and Brighton away. I feel like that Brentford away game, they could grind a 1-0 in that. Ipswich, you're expecting them to win that by 2 or 3 goals. They might take their foot off the gas and look to rotate players off the bench. You never know at this time of the year as well. He's got 7 points per game at the moment. And I just think if you need a defender, you can't go wrong with Gabriel. I like Saliba as well. So if there's a lot of Saliba fans in the comments, I really like him as well. But Gabriel always just seems to pose this bigger goal threat. My second transfer target is Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United. I'm about to bring him up now on the screen. He was really good in that Bournemouth game. I know United lost. I say really good. From an attacking point of view, he had chances. He had shots on goal. His maps are showing that he's absolutely everywhere. His shots here, 0.7 per game. Expected FPL points are high. His expected points are 5.18. His Christmas fixtures, Wolves away, Newcastle home. He can always do something at Old Trafford. Wolves, you don't know what you're going to get with them. The Liverpool game's probably where it lets him down a little bit. But this is after that, Southampton and Brighton. Expected minutes are huge with Fernandes. Always plays at least 80 minutes a game on pens as well. So for me, I think he's a big transfer target. And there's a lot of people trying to replace Saka, and I think he's going to be the favourite. So my number one pick, and a lot of people think, is it going to be Salah? It's going to be Salah. Of course, Salah would be the number one pick, but I'm not going to put him as a transfer target because he's already so highly owned. But it's going to be one of his teammates. Trent Alexander-Arnold made his way back in the team lately. 4.75 points per game, 4.05 points. He's gone up. His price rise to 7.1 mil. But his expected FPL points, his big chances created is what's absolutely massive. Have a look at that. And his chances created. He's a defender. So you're paying 7.1 million for a defender that acts as a midfielder. His heat map here, all the way up in this right-hand side. It would be nicer if we could get him in a little bit more into sort of this area here in the box, but still, anywhere up this right-hand side, we saw on the weekend against Spurs, gives him that capacity to here put a ball all the way over the top for Salah to run onto, which we've seen numerous times, or here put a ball in the box for someone to get on the end of. And Leicester at home, a 2 out of 5 difficulty. Minutes, even if he gets 71 minutes and he's on a clean sheet, you bank something there and you'd hope that he has some type of return. And the 3 games for Christmas are quite good. Leicester, West Ham and United, all games. You'd expect Liverpool to get at least a clean sheet or 2 in that. And also some attacking returns from Trent. And I think this is the perfect time to own Trent and the perfect fixture, which puts him at number 1 in my transfer targets for game week 18. And a lot of people are going to have that surplus from selling Saka, and they're going to want to use it somewhere. The managers with 2 transfers up their sleeve, I wish I was one of them. You would then sell Saka, you bring someone in and you put Trent in your defence. And yeah, I think the proof's in the pudding with some of his recent displays. And we all know how Trent can be on his day. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe if you're new and give the video a like. I'm FPLMattDay. You can follow me on all of my social medias, X, TikTok, and Instagram. And I'll see you all in the next one. I'll be producing videos for game week 19 and 20 all the way through this festive video. If you want a live deadline stream, let me know in the comments. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.